Hey everybody, Anna here. I'm visiting my Uncle Dan for the next few weeks, and one of my favorite things to do when I'm here is sit with him while he reads. He promised to read me one of his favorite books, The Fisher. The title is a little ambiguous, but if there's one thing I know, it's that my uncle's stories are never boring. And because I love you guys, I'm recording our reading sessions so you can follow along with me. We'll talk about it after each session and see what we think might happen next. Are you ready?
Anna, a glass of water before we begin.
Coming, Uncle.
Let us begin. The city of Greenwood knew it was in trouble. What it did not understand was why and how. Prayerful mothers, once pillars of strength in their communities, began to grow weary. Their words no longer seemed to reach the heavens. Fathers, once full of resolve, now tossed their hands in silent despair, watching their children being consumed by a culture they did not recognize. The young, once curious and full of fire, either surrendered to numbness or gave in to the pull of the new order. A growing movement that promised freedom without boundaries, power without purpose, and pleasure without consequence. Even children were no longer free to be children. They clung to their parents' legs, afraid of the streets, fearful of the dark, afraid of the laughter and voices that came from behind doors they were told never to open. Sin no longer hid in shadows. It danced in the daylight. It was marketed and celebrated to a point where no one truly knew what the truth was. Wrong was painted as right, and right was condemned. Corruption was no longer a secret scandal. It was the standard operating procedure. And every political leader and public voice had the same haunting phrase behind their carefully scripted speeches: "We do not know what to do." The righteous man began to ask terrifying questions. Has God finally given up on the human race? Was the devil finally in control of the universe? This concludes this episode of The Fisher.
Oh, come on, Uncle. That was short.
We'll continue next week. A story like this must not be rushed.
But, Uncle...
Want to read ahead? You'll find the link to the full book in the description below. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Same time next week. Bye.